Okay. So we have front door entrance here, front windows, nice paneling walls, fairly decent shape. Carpet is actually newer in this area. Got a TV nook here. And then view of the front room. All in all, this room really doesn't need anything except just cleaning. The carpet might actually be salvageable, but there is original hardwood flooring. So there's a good chance that's under that carpet. Here we have 2014 water heater. Gas. Looks nicely done too. And then bedroom number 1. Very blue. Very blue. Walls and ceilings look pretty good though. They don't have any, got a little bit of paneling shifting, but that's pretty common, especially for the age of the house and being pier and beam. Carpet does look pretty bad, but just because it's dirty. And there's definitely wood flooring under this. It's gotta be. Definitely wood flooring under this carpet. This carpet doesn't look bad. It's just the old style brown. And this room is in pretty good shape. Got a little bit of damage under this window right here. But not anything major, it doesn't look like. Maybe had a window unit or something in there with it just being right there under that. It does look like the screen was popped too at some point. So I bet that's probably damage from a window unit, sweat, or something like that. That's pretty common. These are all pretty decent. Decent closets. We do have a little water damage in this ceiling in this room. Hallway looks really good. Got some cool built-ins here. The HVAC system is going to be in the attic. It's a pretty good indicator that that's going to be like an 80s or 90s model. So we might get lucky and it actually still works and can just be serviced. I'm going to switch over. Okay, this is the bathroom. We've got some unique tile floor. Tile, concrete, I'm not sure. It looks very neat. Got a nice tile shower. Handlebars. Shower head. I mean, that's all in good shape. Then we got toilets, updated vanity. It's really not bad. The only concern is there's definitely been some leakage in the roof. Now, is it the roof or is it that vent pipe right there leaking down this wall? That's something I would not be able to tell you, but we can definitely look into inspections. We've got built-in cabinetry in this hall. Then we'll circle back around. We have this room. A little bit of buckling. Very common. Closet space. Couple of cracked window panes. There's the outside unit. Might get lucky and that actually work. It's not as old as I was anticipating. There is a small broken pane there. Then we have this room. I would consider this the dining. It's right off the kitchen. Just want to point out there is pretty good rain here. I will note, it does not look like any water has been sitting in the ground, on the ground. And in the last 3 months, we have gotten a good amount of rain. And if it were actively leaking, I feel like there would be water stains in that area, because I literally had a roof fall in at one of my rentals that got damage on the roof because the roofers didn't tarp it in the meantime of waiting to have it fixed. And you could see all that. And I feel like this is all too clean. So I don't know. Maybe this is old damage and the roof has already been fixed. So this is where your washer goes. This is where the stove goes. That's a gas connection. Someone has already updated the cabinetry. They're the newer styles. Got the Lazy Susan in the corner with some updated Formica countertops. We've got side door access to the outside and the front. And then you have this little den of a room that also has back patio entrance here. And this is a closet and storeroom. Shelving, closets, and that is where the dryer goes. Attic access is right there. This room is not terrible, but there are pretty good amount of water stains right there. But I do want to know this is also a connection to the house here, and that could be just because where they connect needs to be sealed better or properly. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the actual roof, but I just want to point those out. All in all, it's a very charming home. The floors feel very sturdy and level. There's not any significant big sloping that would be a huge problem. I mean, it's not 100% level. This is an older home, but it is very good considering what I'm not used to seeing in this price range. So outside wise, we've got the asbestos shingles, the siding. It's very common for this time period. It's not a big deal. In the future, just don't take them off. Have them covered up. It's a super common practice. They're all in pretty good shape. Trim looks good. Let's take a look at this. That all looks pretty good. Like I said, the unit's not 900 years old, and it's a good one too. I personally own a home that has a unit made by this company, and it is a 1982 edition, and it is still working just fine. So even the backside is in really good condition. Nothing that I would just like super say, oh my gosh, you should fix this immediately. I'm getting a little bit of deterioration right there, but nothing anywhere near major. It does look like the roof has been done at some point fairly recent, because all those are still super shiny. All that trim, the shingles are still a good dark color, so it can't be that old. So I'll be very curious to see that if they have an idea of the age. This is the carport here. There is some electrical, so it can have lights at some point. Got a concrete area here, and then back up into that main yard. And we have this nice side spot. We wanted to separate the puppies from the main yard.